everyone is asleep right now. I'm really grumpy, so we're gonna have a self-care night to turn this day around and make ourselves feel a little better. What do you say? It was day 2 of the period, and I'm not gonna give you guys the full story, but I got angry today and I ended up in some tears, and that's okay, but it really threw my day off. The day started off so good, and unfortunately the middle part of the day was not the best, but that's okay. We got off work a little bit early, we edited a vlog, we got it up. We're gonna end the day with some self-care. So let's go start by taking a shower, washing off the grime of the day, and then hopefully that gets, exercises the demons, you know, washes the demons away. And then we'll chill and we'll have a little self-care. So let's go take care of ourselves. Oh my gosh, the tree looks so cute. I'm gonna talk quietly, but I'm not gonna whisper the whole time. The kids shouldn't be able to hear me, and Danny's a pretty heavy sleeper, so we should be okay with the sound. I want to unbox something with you guys that's so exciting, and after we unbox this, we'll go and put on a face mask. But first, try to guess what it is, and I'm not gonna tell you. You'll see it in the next short. I was so excited when that came in the mail because I forgot that I ordered it. So exciting, so exciting. As you can tell, it's something Christmas and it's for my bedroom. Hopefully that didn't give it away. Okay, we're gonna go in the kids' bathroom and put on a face mask because I can't look in the mirror in mine. we go. She loves it. I haven't washed my face with actual face wash in a couple days and it feels so soft. This is gonna be magical. How is everybody's December going? What are we getting into? What holiday things have we done so far? I should tell you guys the story of what happened when my sister was here. That'd be fun. Let's do it. So, my lovely sister was here visiting from Texas. She moved to Texas the same time I moved to Colorado, like literally the exact same time. She drove out here with me as I was moving, and then she headed on to Texas after she helped me settle in a little bit. So she hasn't been here since she helped me move in. And so it's the first time in 3 years that she came to visit. So I wanted to make sure that her trip was fun and we did things. And so one of the things that we wanted to do was drive to Wyoming because we live less than an hour away from Wyoming. And we figured might as well bring her to a whole other state while she's here just to see it. She's kind of a country girl, so she likes to see that kind of stuff. So day after Thanksgiving, we start heading out pretty early, and we do a whole bunch of other stuff first, but we don't actually get to Wyoming until after 3, I want to say. And on the way there, we saw so many people with Christmas trees on the top of their car. And I was like, oh my God, all the Christmas tree, like chop down your own Christmas tree farms said that they opened the weekend after Thanksgiving. And I knew my sister left on Saturday, but for some reason I didn't think that they'd be open on Fridays. And that's the day that we were driving to Wyoming. So I was just joking around and I said that we should go chop down our own tree. And somewhere along the lines that became the plan. But I don't remember ever like agreeing on it. All of a sudden we were just like, well, we're chopping down a tree, right? So we stop at a Sportsman and we ask the people how to do it, all that kind of stuff. And we get a saw, we buy some camping rope, we get all the stuff, we get a permit to go chop down the tree. Time's out for the story real quick. This is all for the mask. Nice thin layer all over your face, all over your neck. Tingles a little bit, but feels so good. So good. Okay, let's go in the other room so I can finish telling you the story. Even bought the permit to go chop down the tree. And at this point, it's like 4:30 and the sun is going down. And I'm starting to freak out a little bit that we're gonna chop this tree down in the dark. Not for any other reason, is that I just don't want to be out in the snow in the dark in another state when we have to drive to come get home, right? So I forgot to mention that on our way out there, somehow, I guess the Christmas trees distracted me. I guess I didn't take the exit I was supposed to, or I made a wrong turn, but we were going to Laramie in Wyoming, and the road that I was taking took us way far off from Laramie. So I don't know what I did there, but because of that little detour, it pushed our trip back a little bit more. So by the time we got out of the sporting goods store where we bought the saw and the camping rope, it was like 4:30 and it was starting to get dark. So my sister and Danny were still very determined to go get this tree. So we decided to go venture into the national forest and go chop down a tree. So that's what we did. And then we started driving down the national forest roads. And then we started seeing a bunch of good places to like turn the car into, to like kind of pull off to the side so that, other cars could drive by on the road. And then the spot that we pull into, Danny's driving and it's getting a little lumpy and I'm starting to question it. And then the car starts moving a little slower and then the car gets stuck. Oh, my car got stuck in the snow, y'all. And you remember, we winterized the car, did we not? We had the snow chains in there. We were ready to go. We had our shovel. We were ready to go. Why are my snow chains not fit on my fucking tires, yo? Why are my snow chains not fit on my fucking tires? What? Why? And I will tell you why. It's because I've probably bought 4 new tires in the last couple years since I've lived here. And so I need new chains, apparently. I need new size chains. chains don't fit on new tires properly or something along those lines. This happened when we moved here too. The first round of chains that I got were the size of the wheels of my car, but because I just got new tires for my car, I needed bigger chains because the tires were bigger than the size. I don't know. I can't explain physics to you guys right now. But it happened again when it mattered the most. We had the chains there. They would not hook onto the tire. My sister was going ham on the left front tire. I was going ham on the right front tire. It was not working. We were TikToking it, we were YouTubing it, we were reading the instructions. It should not have been that hard, and there was no way they were getting on there. So after about an hour of fucking with the chains and not getting any results, we started to try to think of different ways. We had a small shovel, so we started trying to dig a path underneath the tires so the tires could track to the ground. Did not work. We tried to chop down branches so that the tires could roll over something and have some traction. Did not work. We then went to chopping down logs, and that didn't work. Oh my God, this is like an hour of us trying to do, like an hour and 15 minutes of us trying to do all this stuff. And then finally a trailer comes by that's not on like regular wheels, it's on those like sliding wheels that kind of remind you of like the like handrail of an escalator, you know? And they were like, hey, you guys okay? And I was like, no, we're not. We need help, we're stuck. And they're like, well, we have to go drop off this trailer so we can get back to you in like 20 minutes if you can wait. And I'm like, where the fuck are we going? So we had a little bit of hope. There was a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. So we just kept on trying. And then another car drove by about 10 minutes after that, the first people left. And they were like, hey, you guys okay? And then we explained the situation to them. And the woman was really nice. She tried to coach us out of it. She was like, turn your wheel this way, put it in reverse, turn it this way, put it in drive, trying to get us to like rock the car back and forth. And she was like, yeah, no, you guys are stuck. Put on those lights so people know you're in distress. So people know you're in distress. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not what you want to hear. Not what you want to hear at all. So they were very sweet, and they asked if we had a tow strap, and I have a tow hook on my car but not a tow strap, and they said if we could wait about 20 minutes that they would be back with their tow strap and help us if we hadn't gotten out on our own yet. So we let them know that another trailer was coming back for us, and they were like, yeah, well, who's to say if they're going to come back, so we'll try to come back too, which is very sweet. I feel very blessed that we had two different rounds of people coming to our rescue. So then they left, and then I was like, we're just gonna stop. Like, why try if we have two people coming to rescue us now? So we just stopped, we got in the car, we waited, and we were in the car for maybe about 3 minutes before the trailer guys came back to tow my car out of the snow. Are you kidding me? And you know what I'm so mad about? The camera was in the car the entire time. I could have filmed it, but to be very honest with you, this is one of those situations where my anxiety and my adrenaline was at a place I did not want it to be at. And it's because of the kids, man. So going into this, we tried to have a little talk with them that they needed to be extra careful because if we're in a national forest, there's chances of wild animals being around. And they took that and ran with it, just like kids would do. But they ran with it to the point where they were like, we're all gonna get eaten by bears if we get out of the car. And it's like, you gotta rein it back just a little bit. That's not what we said at all, but that's where their little minds went to. And so by the time we got stuck in the snow, they were like, oh my God, we're gonna get eaten by animals. And so fast forward to when my sister and I are working on the chains for the cars and we're pivoting to go start chopping down branches and stuff, I turned away from her as she was shoveling by the tires, and I started walking towards the trees. And as I did that, I heard a noise that sounded a lot like a branch snapping. So all I said was, hold on, I heard something. And so Danny took it upon himself to go and search it out, but by doing that, he also brought out his gun, just for precaution because you never know, right? And the kids seeing that, it absolutely sent them It absolutely sent them. They thought that we were gonna get killed in front of them. They thought that a bear was gonna eat us and then go and eat them. I don't know. It was a lot to work through. We had very strong emotions about it, and I totally understand seeing a gun for your first time after you already have this crazy idea in your head. Wild, insane, intense. They're 6 and 4. I totally get them freaking out. But because they were very high strung, I was very high strung. I did not find fun in the situation. It was not like a dire situation. We were not really in distress. I really don't think we were in distress. I wasn't like fearful for anything like that, but just because my kids were so scared and I felt like we put the idea into their head that made them scared, I was just like, I couldn't gauge how my sister and Danny were feeling. I didn't know if they were okay with it. I don't know if they were blaming me for us being there. I could not tell how everybody was reacting. I feel like we were all just trying to like keep it cool and keep it light and keep it mellow, so nobody's feelings got hurt or nobody got too scared. But yes, I did not end up vlogging it. I should have. There's a couple clips I guess I will insert on our drive out of there and then back into civilization, so I'll put those in here now because those were like victory clips for me. But yeah, that was the craziness of our Black Friday. We went to chop down a tree in Wyoming and my car got stuck in the snow and we had to get towed out. And then it was a 2-hour drive home because we drove that far off of the fucking map. So very lucky of us to have 2 people come to rescue. But yeah, that was a 9-minute story. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you guys had any Christmas fails yet this year? What was your guys' stories of getting your Christmas tree? So I will say this, fear not. We're apparently going for a redemption round, and for that I will definitely bring you guys because we have learned our lesson and we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna leave super early in the morning and we're gonna get this done while the light of the sun is in the sky. Do you feel me? I'm not doing this shit in the dark no more. No, I'm following a car, I'm chopping a tree down right next to that car, and I'm following the car out. You got me? I'm going in there with a partner. Buddy, system, school taught us best. So you'll be along for that. Because we have our lovely fake Christmas tree and our lovely fake Christmas tree, but we want a real one. And especially because we already paid for it, might as well. So the next round of family is gonna get to experience that. Oh yeah. Alrighty, we got about 5 minutes left of this mask being on. Let's pick something to watch. I gotta be honest with you, I had some food already, so I'm not really feeling anything sweet. I'm not really feeling any drinks. I'm not really feeling coffee. I need water really bad. So maybe we'll fill up some water and just chill. I think that's what we need. You know, self-care nights don't always have to be about doing the absolute most. It's more about just chilling and letting your mind unwind, right? That's what I needed. I gotta thank you guys. I really do. I find myself in a funk a lot, unfortunately, but whenever I pick up the camera and I'm in a funk, something happens, something shifts, and I really appreciate you guys. If this video never gets any views, if it gets all the views in the world, I appreciate it. I just licked it. Gross. What are we gonna watch? I'm thinking a Christmas like romance movie. Like Holiday in Handcuffs. Or maybe The Holiday, but I kind of want it to be a little more cheesy. Let's do Holiday in Handcuffs. Get rid of all those tears. How's she looking? Pay no mind to this bitch. Oh, fucking rude. The disrespect. We're gonna put on some eye patches, eye masks. We're gonna go watch a movie, cuddle up with some water, and chill. You already know. Let's fill up our water so we can chug. I'm just gonna fill up that tank of water and then I'll meet you guys on the couch. Okay friends, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's already time to go to bed. It's 12:10 and we gotta be up at like 5 to go work out tomorrow morning, so we're going to bed. Coming off jellies. Rub it in. Very simple. You don't need a whole lot for some self-care, just something to make yourself feel good. A nice warm shower, some ice cold water really does some magic. Start a debate in the comments. Ice water or room temperature water? Ice water girly through and through. Alrighty friends, I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy Vlogmas to you. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a little bit tonight. I really do appreciate it. I feel a lot better than when I started out. So thank you so much for your energy. Thank you for letting me share my energy with you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.